bunch of articles have popped up about how there's going to be another Power Rangers reboot, which is good, but apparently it's going to be a time travel movie where they go back to the 90s and have to get their way back to the present, which is... what? Now I love Power Rangers, and particularly the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I have this whole series on my channel where I analyze the episodes one by one and look at all the weird editing errors. You may or may not know that the original series was mostly just scenes taken from a Japanese show with English scenes just randomly put in to try and make a new story, and it usually did not work out. The editing is much worse than people remember. You'll have time to go watch all those videos later, but for now I want to talk about the 2017 Power Rangers movie, which sucked ass. I like most things Power Rangers, but I really didn't like this movie. Some Power Rangers fans did, a lot didn't. The general public didn't either because it was kind of a box office failure, but what was it about the movie that made it not do that well? There's a whole bunch of reasons. One reason that seems to pop up a lot is many people didn't like the CW teen drama that seemed to permeate throughout the whole film. I don't think that was that out of place. I mean, the original series did have that, even if it was in a more campy way. No, here's what I didn't like about the 2017 Power Rangers movie. There was hardly any freaking Power Rangers in it. The movie has a runtime of roughly 2 hours and 4 minutes, and the Power Rangers don't appear on screen until 1 hour and 31 minutes in. Even then, they only have screen time of roughly 20 minutes. I like a bit of Power Rangers in my Power Rangers sandwich. What does that mean? You might be thinking, well, it's an origin story and it isn't uncommon for the title characters to appear so late in an origin film. Well, it actually kind of is. Let's have a look at some other superhero origin films from the masters of superhero origin films, Marvel. The original Iron Man has a runtime of like 2 hours 6 minutes, only a couple of minutes longer than Power Rangers. Except in Iron Man, there's a huge action sequence in the proto Iron Man costume at only 35 minutes in. He starts testing the Iron Man suit properly about 1 hour in, and then he suits up in his like final Iron Man costume at 1 hour and 15 minutes in. Captain America has a similar story. It has a 2 hour 5 minute runtime, basically the same as Power Rangers, but in this film the first proper Captain America action sequence happens around 39 minutes in. At around 58 minutes he has his first proper suit up, and from 1 hour and 19 minutes there's huge action montages. Now I'm not saying there's no other superhero movie where the superhero doesn't appear until quite late. What I'm saying is it's just not the norm. And when it comes to Power Rangers, I don't mind the teen drama if there's Power Rangers 2. This was a lot of teen drama before we got some Power Rangers. Now let's talk about this weird reboot where for some reason they time travel back into the 90s. I think what's happened is the filmmakers kind of looked at the 2017 movie, realized it didn't do that well, and for some reason they thought the reason it didn't do well is because it wasn't set in the 90s like the original show. That is not the reason it didn't do well. I don't think anyone gave a F about what year it was set in. Here's the thing though, even if people did care, don't make it into a time travel movie, just set the movie in the 90s. If you're convinced that what made people not like the 2017 movie was that it wasn't set in the 90s, set the new one in the 90s. Don't add this freaking time travel stuff. What the hell's that about? Are they gonna try and make it where it's like millennial tweeting teen Power Rangers go back and meet the 90s Power Rangers? I just realized that's what they might want to do. That's... ugh. Anyway, jump in the comments, let me know. Time travel, why the frick is that in it? Or the 2017 movie, why the frick did they make that? Did you like it? Maybe you did. If you did, that's fine, you're just wrong. Hey, and if you're interested, go and watch those videos where I analyze all the editing mistakes. Honestly, the show was, how did it get popular? I don't know. It's made so badly. Anyway, thank you, goodbye.